Good morning, children. Till 35 questions we have discussed. Now 36. The endosperm of angiosperm is different from gymnosperm. There are 2 points I have written shortly in bracket. The endosperm of angiosperm is 3n chromosome number, but in gymnosperm it is haploid. Endosperm forms in case of angiosperm after fertilization. Second point, in case of gymnosperm, before fertilization, endosperm formation takes place. Number 37. Define the term diplospory. Come to the page number diplospory 27. Last part, diplospory. Fully you have to say diplospory. Question number 37. Fully with example. Next question is 38. What is polyembryony? How it can be commercially exploited? So this is also last part. What do you mean by polyembryony? Page number 27. Definition you have to say. And who first case of polyembryony was reported in certain oranges by Anton van Leeuwenhoek in the year 1970. First part. Second part, commercially exploited practical application. Fully practical application. So page number 27 and 28 is the answer. Next question. Why does the zygote divides only after the division of the primary endosperm cell? Come to the page number 24. I have marked also page number 24, question number 39. The primary endosperm nucleus divides immediately after fertilization, but before the zygote starts to divide into an endosperm. The primary endosperm nucleus is the result of triple fusion, we know that one, and thus it has 3 chromosome number. It is a nutritive tissue and regulatory structure that nourishes the developing embryo. Till here you have to say. For that question number 39. Now 40, what is melitophily? Already I told melitophily is nothing but the pollination by bee is called melitophily. Now question number 41, endothecium is associated with dehiscence of anther. Justify the statement. Come to the page number 8 and 9. Endothecium means you will be getting the wall of pollen, wall of anther. Endothecium. Come to the page number 8, question number 48, and you have to say endothecium. First 2 lines you have to say first. That it is generally single layer of radially elongated cells found below the epidermis. After that you have to come the cells along the junction of the 2 sporangia of the anther lobe lack these thickenings. This region is called stomium. This region, along with the hygroscopic nature of the endothecium, helps in the dehiscence of anther at maturity. These 4 lines you have to write for that answer. So question number 41 completed. Now question number 42. List out the functions of tapetum. Page number 9, function of tapetum. Fully all the 4 points to be written. Functions of tapetum. Now next question, that's question number 42 completed. Now question number 43. Write short note on pollen kit. Page number 11. If you come to the page number 11, what we can see, pollen kit. Pollen kit is contributed by the tapetum colored orange yellow. That paragraph fully protects damage from UV radiation. That is the question number 43. Now question number 44. Distinguish between tenuinicellate and crassinicellate. Again page number 12. Already I have discussed also tenuinicellate and crassinicellate. Come to this here. If the sporogenous tissue is hypodermal with a single layer of nucellular tissue around it, it is called tenunucellate type. Second one is called the crashy nucellate. Normally tenunucellate ovules are very small nucellus, still here tenunucellate. Now ovules with subhypodermal sporogenous cell is called the crashy nucellate. Generally these ovules have fairly large nucellus. These 2 points for 2 marks question. Now next question, question number 45. Pollination in gymnosperm is different from angiosperm. Give reason. Page number 14. Page number 14. That is, pollination is characteristic of spermatophite, both gymnosperm and angiosperm. But pollination in gymnosperm is direct, said to be direct. This is the important word. As pollens are deposited, as pollens are deposited directly on the exposed ovules, whereas in case of angiosperm it is said to be indirect because the pollens are deposited on the stigma of the pistil or gynoecium. That is the important thing. This point you have to make. Direct pollination in case of gymnosperm and indirect pollination in case of angiosperm. Now next, write short note on heterostyly. Page number 16. Heterostyly. Heterostyly means definition. Heterostyly is a two types, distyly and tristyly. With example, diagram is not needed. With example you have to mention. That is question number 46. Now question number 47. Enumerate the characteristic features of entomophilous flowers. Minimum 5 points, but try to study all the points. Page number 18. Page number 18. Characteristic features of entomophilous flowers. 18 and 19 both. All the 6 points are there. All the 6 points. Now next we are going to discuss about the 48 question number. Discuss the steps involved in microsporogenesis. Microsporogenesis, the page number 7 and 8. Microsporogenesis, the stages involved in the formation of microsporogenesis from diploid spore through meiosis is called microspore. So start from here, page number 7, and it will be continuing till the page number 8 end before the TS of mature anther with diagram. That is a question number 7, question 48. 49. Ovule structure, again page number 11 and 12. With diagram we have to discuss. 11. The structure of ovule. The question number 49, and you have to write till 49 here with this diagram. Now next question, these are all 5 marks question. Now next part we are going to discuss question number 50, steps involved in fertilization. That is in page number 21. Already when I taught, I told you mark point wise. Events of fertilization, there are 6 points already I have told. These 6 points to be mentioned with this diagram. So that is, these are the events of fertilization. Question number 50. Now next question number 51. What is endosperm? Explain its types. Page number 24 and 25. Page number 24. Endosperm. Start from here, endosperm, and its type, 3 main types you have to mention. That is the question number 51. Now 52, differentiate that one I will give you afterwards. 53, detailed account of parthenocarpy and write a note on its significance. That is the last part of this topic, parthenocarpy. What do you mean by parthenocarpy? Write a note means you have to write there are 2 types: genetic parthenocarpy, environmental parthenocarpy. and chemically induced parthenocarpin significance fully, that is for 5 marks. Okay, this is the end of this topic with question answer discussion. So download the chapter and study the book back questions thoroughly. That will be enough. Okay, thank you children.